you're gonna flip this back and continue the tilling process and bring it out even further. But for the meantime, we'll just keep this tail down and we'll start the burning the hose, baby. You can't even see it. Invisible flame.
Yes.
The invisible flame. I gotta burn through 2 pieces now. I'm gonna make these holes a little wider.
I'm just ballin', floss, rolling through my neighborhood, ballin', floss, rolling through my neighborhood, ballin', floss, rolling through my neighborhood.
What's the other joint? What was the other joint we're looking at?
Okay, my will presidential, 10 presidential, money presidential, bitches presidential, everything black, so you know I'm presidential.
He gonna hook up in the front center, and he gonna pull at an angle that way.
Riding through the hood with my top down, she know I like it better when my top down. Niggas hating on me cause I'm hot now. No surprise, I know why I'm getting money, yeah. It's a lovely day, so I'ma ride the city. Cup full of something to slow down my senses. The designer shoes cost a nice penny. That's $750. We talk Pacifics, that Rose Gold compliment.
Hey, Dan, come on. They just finished running. They gotta do their laps every day. They gotta run 6 laps around the yard, perimeter of the yard. 6 laps is 1.5 miles, 1.46 miles. But they doing makeup work now, so they gotta catch back up. But today, I just burned these holes. Gotta throw another layer of tarp down on these 3 rows so we can start doing the planting on these 3. And I'm gonna burn holes here, probably on these next 3 rows for now, and I'm gonna get some plants down. Probably put another row of okra down right here, and we'll transition from okra to maybe corn. But regardless, these are the next 2 to fill in, and then when next time we till, I'm gonna probably put another 3 more rows, and then a melon patch, so we can start growing the melons down. So look, what's that? Oh, that's the ambulance. So look, roll it out. See how I started at the edge? Roll it all the way out and get to the end and cut it. You'd rather have a couple inches more than less. But just kick it. Walk on in and kick it. All right, like that. That's good. Now, let me see where you're cutting at.
Cutting right here.
Yeah, I like that. That's good. Always want to have a couple more inches. So what y'all gonna do, Aiden? Y'all gonna open that up. That's 2 pieces. It's folded. You gonna open that up. Y'all on each end. Y'all shouldn't have to walk in the mud at all. But open that up. Get the corner. Get the edge. Get the edge that gotta go over there first. You gotta open it up. Let's put this back down so they can roll over this one. And now look, we're gonna start this row completely in this crack. There you go. Pull a little more. Give me a little more on that side. A little more. All right. You got enough on that side? That's good. I'd rather have more on my side, so I cut it off one side. Get your line and line up. So when we pull it tight, it's gonna that line gonna be a straight line. But do this. I want this line to be right on top of this row. Give us a nice overlap. You see? Yeah, there'd be plenty. Now, you got your edge down? Alright, so some of these staples. Put your bunch up in your hand. Hey, come get these. They stay sharp on the bottom. You gotta be careful how you handle them. So I'm putting the staples on the crack between every row. All right. You see how these rows down? Yep. Right there. Yep. Right there. So.
It's gonna be like right here.
Mm-hmm. Make sure your underlap look good too. You good right now? Okay. Yeah. All right. So get this row, cause you ready to staple right now. I can tell. You gotta pull that. I'm gonna staple them outside. You're gonna pull this tight till that line straightens out on top of all the whole row.
I want some tension.
Mm-hmm. Some tension. I'm gonna pull my side back because I'd rather have this even and flush on this side, and I cut it all off on one side. Because what's gonna happen is it's gonna be all flapping up, looking like trash in the yard. I don't want that. So I'm gonna pull up on that side. I'm gonna staple them. Well, I'm gonna pull attention to my side. So I'm gonna pull up. You're gonna staple your side first. Aiden, go give him them staples. Olivia, you the film crew. You in the film crew. Hold up. I need you to hold the camera. It's recording. Ava, no, Ava, you can't do it. Just watch what you're doing. Don't be looking way up in the sky. We don't want to see the stars, and we don't want to see the ground, all right? We want to see the garden and us. You can walk around. You gotta be super still and just move around, get some different angles. Constantly move, get an idea what we're doing.
Okay. Ava. Hey.
Y'all gonna all be film specialists when I get through with y'all. All right, tell me when to stop, Caleb. Huh?
I keep moving. That's good.
Look. Y'all, put it long ways. You know what? That's fine. Put it sideways. Yeah. Like this. Is that line on top of the row?
Put it back a little bit.
See it? See how fast you forgot one thing to do the other?
Yeah.
Is that line on the center on the row? Is that line centered on top of the row?
Yes, it's right
The
here.
green line.
Oh, yeah. It is.
No, it's not. It's to the left. It's to your right. Yeah. See how it's hanging over? It's in the crack. Right there. Alright. Take it down. Now watch this. Come over here. A little tension on it like that. Straighten it out. And then boom. There you go, Olivia. You're getting good at this. I can see, Olivia. You're going to be great. Alright. Just pull this out right quick. All this gonna shrink back down when by the time we get it in the roll. Let me get so. Alright, so like that. Just like that. I'm putting my staples all in the same spot, so whenever we pull all this up, we'll know where to locate them at, because all this gonna be kind of muddy before we progress into the season. Get the row straight. All right, move it up. Staple it down. Here.
Ava, come here.
You gotta have boots on.
Ava, stop pushing me.
Huh?
Ava, stop. Stop.
You can press the pause button, Olivia.
Okay.
You can stop for the meantime. So So notice when I'm stepping the rolls out, I'm making sure I step with this right foot first. That way, I get the tension and I pull from the side while slack is. Because if I step right here first and start walking with this and tightening this side up, I'm gonna have a whole bunch of space sprung out. It's gonna be all tension. And when I try to flatten the roll out, it's gonna tear the torque. I'll start yanking the staples up. And when that happens is your circles start sliding across the roll.
Ava,
And
get
it'll
out the
cut
way.
the flat off before it even start growing. So gotta make sure you ain't doing it. And even though and on top, another thing, the ground ain't completely linear because the rain will wash a lot of the dunes down, so it's different levels. So I'm actually stepping down to kind of create a pit so I can make sure I get all the slack I need before I tighten it up. And now I can pull, right? Don't keep pulling, I'm getting attention. I'm getting what I need. If you listen to what I'm saying, you can understand it and not just hear words. So, now we'll get up. But your rose is crooked, boy. Yeah. Don't worry about it. It's gonna work. That's all we need to do. Grow. So, walking out the space a little bit. That look nice. Gotta get some tension. There's a lot of. You got a real high right here with the mud. These dudes wash down a lot right here. That's why this all look all weird. Look weird right here. And it's curved right there. So whenever we come back and do some more new rolls, we're gonna flip this back and we're gonna till right here to kind of do the continuation.
Daddy, Ava gotta blow her nose. She sneezed.
He did?
Yeah.
What ain't that?
You know, he over there.
Come.
Aiden!
Alright, let me get one more on the end. And we'll start the burning the hose for the next two rows. Alright, pause it. Alright, let's go ahead and put these temporary staples in just to hold this flap down until we decide to add some more rolls. We'll come in whenever we get ready to add some more rolls. You're gonna flip this back and continue the tilling process and bring it out even further. But for the meantime, we'll just keep this held down and we'll start the burning the hose, baby. You can't even see it. Invisible flame.
Yes.
The invisible flame. I gotta burn through two pieces now. I'm gonna make these holes a little wider. I need some water. Yeah, you do? Die. Mm-hmm.
That's fire.
I'm about to put my corn right here. What y'all think? And the baby hole in. There you go. All right. How did that look? Look down that row, Olivia. Look straight down that row.
That looks good.
You like that?
Yeah.
I like it too. We gotta get Caleb to straighten his, getting his eyeballs straight. 'Cause look how crooked those next few rows are. He gonna get it right though.
Whoa.
Yeah, so
I didn't even notice that.
look at that still burning. Look. All right. So row number 4 completed.
Number
4. That's 4.
that was 3.
That's 4. And we'll do 5, and we'll stop. Cause we'll plant row 3 today, and maybe 4. All right. So let me burn some more holes, and we'll be back after these messages. All right. So we decided to go on row 4 with the corn. So he's dropping, Aiden's trailing, with holding the seeds to make sure you have enough. We're dropping 2 kernels in each hole. He's doing a finger press and then just dropping them in, and then smashing the hole closed. Boom. And of course he's making sure that he walks with his right foot first to keep that slack even, like I had it when I pressed it down. And he's just gonna make his way all the way through. And when he finishes that, he's gonna come back on row 3 with a whole row of cow horn okra. So on this row I got cow horn okra. On this row I have cow horn okra too. And on this row I got I don't know, whatever kind of okra. I forgot the other kind. Regular okra, whatever. And it's every other pod on this first row, because that plant actually grows bigger.
Don't judge our appetite.
Oh, we're gonna eat okra, boy. I'll tell you that right now. So get the corn down, cow horn, and then on row 5, cabbage. We're gonna start throwing them cabbages down. Okra and cabbage, baby. 6 TBD, to be determined. To be determined. All right. So I'm gonna burn row number 5, which is gonna be cabbage. By you.
Yay.
Oh. Cabbage.
Yeah, Ava.
Space the cabbages out a little bit. If we got enough room for our cabbages to grow.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Well, these some crooked roads, Caleb. All right, like that. Cabbage. All right.
Cabbage man.
Y'all focus on the cabbages.
I'm the cabbage man. Cabbage man. That's what I am.
What are you doing? So we got the rows planted. Boys finished up planting and got so again, row 1 is in the first pod, and everyone from the first pod is bush okra. Row 2 is bell pepper, and everyone after it. I said row 2. I mean pod 2. All right, row 2 is cow horn okra, Row 3, same thing. Row 4, corn. Row 5, cabbage. And to be determined for these 2 rows. So in the next stage is we're gonna extend the garden out. Probably put a few more things down. But we also will be getting the tent set up. I got a tent. I think it's like a 10 by 30 or something. Almost similar to the size of this garden. And I'm gonna have to figure out how I can utilize this tent to make it semi-permanent. Nothing's permanent. But make it like a permanent tent by basically reinforcing a structure but keeping the shape and the integrity. My other worry about the tent is, even if I put hard 4x4 posts in the ground, and get them deep and all the above, and the storm comes, it can still destroy that tent because it's a lot of wind resistance, and it's still the paper would shred up. So that fence that I plan on putting for the perimeter, probably use like lateral boards or something or something like that, and probably have like 70% wind resistance on it, because I don't need sun from this side. My sun comes from the other way, so you can see the sun setting on the backyard over there. So having the fence right here, just to be able to control all the wind from that way, with 70%, probably like putting a board, then leaving like let's say if a 4-inch board, probably have a 2-inch, 1 to 2 inch gap, about a 2-inch gap, and then put those boards all the way up and down, however I decide to do it. But that way I have wind control. And then I have the house right here, got the patio right here. So my next biggest stage would be more so this way and this wall. And I'll probably start with the L first, make this back wall, and then work my way around. But I still need to get that tent set up more importantly than anything, because that's how I'll be able to grow a lot of my tender plants, my lettuces. Because last season it wasn't working even with the hydroponics, and I would love to put the hydroponic system in the tent. That way we'll be hydroponics will be way more efficient and effective. So that's what's coming. Hydroponic will be moving, also will be modified. I will keep this exact rig, bring the size down, because I had it to I could continue it on all the way down there, but bring the size down and probably utilize what I cut off, or however I do it, for positioning and stabilization and all that. So oh shoot, don't drop my yeah. Also look at these plants starting to come up. These are the trays with the butter crunch lettuce, black seed Simpson lettuce, bell peppers, American spinach, Georgia collards, and Florida broadleaf mustard greens. And the mustard greens and collard greens are rolling. What water? Oh, we bone dry. Hey, we need some water. Water alert. Water alert. Water alert. So put about 1.5 inches of water in there. You don't want to flood the trays, they're not gonna grow. About 1.5 inches of water in there. Hey, we gotta check that. Every time you finish running, garden. Just from now on, just pass back here. It ain't gonna be much to do right now because everything's starting. But all of this stuff, you're gonna remember, gardening gonna be gonna take up. If you do gardening a little a day, it'll save you a lot of time. But if you get behind, it's gonna back up on you so fast, and all your work and labor gonna just dissolve. Let me tell you what else it's gonna do. Don't just cut that hose pipe without that hot water shooting out. You'll kill the plants. You gotta make sure it's all, because that hose ain't nothing but a heat element. It's just heat. It's nothing but. Hold on, you don't even know what the water feel like. You're not touching the water.
It's cold.
It's cold? Yeah. All right, now you put it on there. You can just shoot for nothing. You don't know what you're doing. Yeah. Get that junk right. And for two, make sure you're on the flat ground so you can know how much water actually in there. If you all crooked junk, you're gonna think you're full. You're gonna have no water in there. But good thing we still got a little moisture in the dirt. I can see that, so it ain't too bad. Now if these dry out, these plants gone. So this is very delicate. So, all right, look, Aiden, take me out.
Goodbye.
Okay, try to do a little better.
Goodbye.
Yo, thanks for watching the video. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe.
All right, he froze up. He lost it. All right, deuces.